Mabuhay and welcome to the inauguration of the Aitech Leadership Program with the theme Transformative Learning Towards Building a Community of Leaders. Today is August 6, 2021, and I am your host, Christian Biranyola, for today's program. We would like to acknowledge the presence of the members of the Aitech administration, faculty, and staff. We also have V-coaches from Points of View Philippines. We are gathered here via Zoom and is simultaneously seen through Facebook Live at the Antipolo City Gov, the Antipolo Youth, the Aitech official Facebook page, the Aitech Student Council, and the ACI Philippines Aitech Student Chapter. To start with, let us take a moment of silence for an invocation to be led by Joshua V. Mamawag, fourth-year student. This will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Let us bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Lord, we stand before you in a humble prayer before we start on the inauguration of the Aitech Leadership Program. We realize that without your blessings, we would not be able to succeed with the plans we have for this activity. Bestow your grace and wisdom to all of us for the successful of the event and for the glory of your name. Bless also our family and grant them peace and happiness as they go about their lives. Bless people around the world that they may enjoy peace and goodness of your love. We ask all this to your mighty name and to your Jesus Christ, your Son. Amen.
Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, tegas ng sinamanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa dagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling ko. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good morning, everyone. Leadership is one of the 21st century skills and one of the life skills that focuses on both personal and professional qualities that contribute to a student's future career. It being transformative allows us to be successors and stewards of the skill and pay it forward. To formally open this program, let us welcome our dear Aitech President, Dr. Erlinda Sipe Fianco, for her welcome remarks.
A pleasant good morning to everyone. And before I start, I would like us to be thankful for all the blessings of health, safety, and protection that we and our families have had during these very challenging days. Let me start by saying that since we had this pandemic in March 2020, we have all been extremely challenged. Every morning we wake up trying so hard to understand how to cope, and whether we are now in a GCQ or GCQ with heightened restrictions, or ECQ or ECQ with modifications as we are now in Rizal province. Really, there are so many Qs to live with. But today I want you to think about what other Qs we have. Q can also mean queen. It can also mean quick. It can also mean quack. But it can also mean quality. So today I want us to look at what we have as Q being quality, such as we have a quality partnership with our team, Ma'am Lilibet and Ma'am Gia. Salamat po. We are now going to inaugurate our quality leadership program for Aitech. We have a quality community of faculty and students of Aitech. We also have a quality local government unit under the leadership of Mayor Andeng Inares. We have a quality patron in Guronasyon Foundation who sponsored today's quality leadership program. And there are so much more quality in our own communities. The theme that you have adopted on transforming learning towards building a community of leaders is very appropriate and very meaningful. Let me say that it is certainly not an accident that Aitech, when it was established in 2014, was established as a local community college. We could have been a state college or university like the University of Rizal system with 10 campuses in the province. Or we could have been a private higher education institution, much like some 48. Do you know there are 48 private HEIs in all of Rizal? It is also not an accident that Aitech had positioned itself with CHED to be a professional institution with the mandate to promote the construction industry. Aitech shall perhaps be quote unquote a disruptor of sorts, if only to make a difference, not by just being an outstanding institution of higher learning, but more importantly, Aitech shall be the catalyst that will spark a movement so that in the barangays where we live, our families and even our neighbors will know and feel that Aitech is about sharing with them whatever good lessons each of you are learning and will continue to learn from our good professors. Let the outcomes of this Aitech leadership program be a crusade for each of you, even if you are masked, even if you are face shielded, even if you are socially distant, to reach out to each other and to many others who are not in school for many reasons, by being simply a model of a good person who cares for them. I want to share with you the information that the province of Rizal has recently been in many talks in fact with PLDT, to establish a managed broadband network system that will provide solutions, including possibly an LMS for all HEIs in the province. In our chats with them, I learned that among 53 HEIs, there are, please notice the numbers, 1,431 faculty and 40,797 students in all of the schools, higher education schools in Rizal. URS alone reports that they have 16,500 students. Of course, you know that Aitech is a small school. It's a very small school with less than 400 enrolled for college this academic year, 2021-2022. But we may be small, but we are going to be big in many other ways. So I ask each of you to light your little candles, lift them up in your communities, and let your light shine as bright and as brightest that it can be. Be the good community leaders that we all need in Antipolo. God bless, and on this note, I declare the program for the leadership of Aitech open. Salamat po.
Thank you, Dr. Pefianco. To express greetings for this momentous event, here is Antipolo City Mayor and Chairman of the Aitech Board of Trustees, Honorable Thank you, Dr. Pefianco. Our next speaker has over 27 years of national and international experience in learning and development within the IT business processing outsourcing industry organizations such as Accenture, HSBC, and Call Center Academy. She has had the privilege of training and coaching more than 20,000 people from various walks of life, with ages ranging from teens to senior citizens. She is currently one of the directors of 8GL Services and also the country leader for Points of View Philippines, an organization that creates innovative tools and training for professional and personal development. To give us an overview of the Aitech Leadership Program, here is Ms. Gia Bengzon, POY Country Manager. Ms. Gia and Coach Royce, please take it away.
Thank you so much, Christian, and good morning to everyone. Good morning, Dr. Profianco, and good morning, Mayor of Antipolo. Is he here today? Thank you, honorable guests. And do we have our slides, Royce?
Yes.
Thank you. We're delighted to collaborate with Dr. Profianco in this unique program for leadership. We call it the Aitech Leadership Program, and it is powered by Points of View. Next. Points of View Philippines is a global movement of various professionals that uses phototherapy and the tools that has been translated in over 25 languages. And it allows us in a safe environment to explore and open our hearts and our minds and break patterns towards positive action. Next. For this particular program, it is of special significance that Dr. Profianco has asked us to design and collaborate with Aitech to create a transformational leadership program that will be imbibed by the student leaders of the school, thus creating transformational change in their personal lives as well as their community. This is what this program is designed for. It is really for students to aspire to become transformational leaders in the support of the construction industry. This program seeks to have them demonstrate adaptability, commitment to integrity, and professional competence in the pursuit of nation building. We know that the leader leads by example, and it is only through good leadership that our nation can transform to be better and stronger. And we are delighted really to partner in this pioneer course and program for the school. Out of 10 schools that attended our orientation towards this, it was only Aitech who decided to take it forward, and only Aitech who took the chance to pioneer itself for the future leaders of our country. And for this, we would be eternally grateful to Dr. Profianco and Aitech. And thank you also to Guronasyon, who has provided the funding for us to enable the school sustainably to carry this forward with the teachers and the personnel, so that the students can continuously have it in both the college as well as senior high school. Thank you again, Dr. Profianco and the Antipolo City Government. Christian?
Thank you, Ms. Bengzon. Pardon for the earlier confusion, here it is. Expressing their greetings for this momentous event, here is Antipolo City Mayor and Chairman of the Aitech Board of Trustees, Honorable Andrea Bautista Inares, and also the President of the Guronasyon Foundation Incorporated and Congressman of 1st District of Rizal, Honorable Michael John R. Duavit. Unfortunately, they can't be here with us today, but can we ask Dr. Profianco to have some words on behalf of both of them?
Thank you, Christian. I would like to convey the regrets first of Mayor Andeng Inares. She has been informed and she's very interested in what is happening in terms of leadership programs for our students. Unfortunately, because of the developments currently happening, she had to attend to something first. But she has requested that perhaps she be given an opportunity to meet you, maybe at the culmination of this program. On behalf of Congressman Duabit, again regrets that he will be unable to join us. We thanked him a lot for sponsoring our leadership program. He is also very interested to know the results of our leadership program this morning. We have undertaken to give them a report and invite them perhaps at the closing of our leadership program. So on their behalf, we thank both Gia and Lilibet and Roy, and we look forward to giving them a good report of the outcomes of this leadership program. Salamat po.
Thank you, Dr. Pefianco. And on behalf of the Antipolo Institute of Technology, we would like to extend our gratitude to Mayor Inares and Congressman Duavit. At this juncture, may we request the participation of Dr. Erlinda C. Pefianco and Ms. Kia Bengzon for the signing of the contract of agreement.
Gia, will you be reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Just a moment po. Dear Dr. Perfianco, we are privileged to accept the opportunity to be of service to your institution. Points of View Philippines under HCL Services will provide a train-the-trainers for 10 representatives of Aitech of the leadership program that we designed for student leaders of your school. Post which we will do a pilot run for 25 student leaders that will serve as the core group of Aitech student change makers in establishing the future leadership culture of the school. This is given on this day of 21st of June, 2021.
Okay. And I accept the offer and will sign my conformity on the letter. Do you want to have a visual ano tayo? Pakita ko na lang signature ko. Ha?
Ganun din na po ako siguro.
Unshare.
Okay, thank you.
Okay po. Royce, could you please flash the third slide for the highlights of the program? So the program was designed using the transformational leadership framework. It will utilize the points of view methodology. And the title of the program is Leadership Principles in the Changing World. We are using real VUCA world situations. And what does VUCA mean? Volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And this is what our world is today. And in using these real VUCA world situations, we are journeying with our students and our participants from volatile to visionary, from uncertain to understanding, from complex to clarity, and from ambiguous to adaptability. And this is the core highlight of the program that we have designed for Aitech. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bengzon and Dr. Pefianco. That has been the signing of the agreement plus the highlights provided by Ms. Gia Bengzon. Coach Royce, can we reshare the screen? Thank you, sir. Last April 16, the Skills Center and the ACI Philippines Aitech Student Chapter, together with the Points of View Philippines, successfully concluded Aitech's first Points of View Leadership webinar with the theme Upholding Transformational Leadership in the New Normal. To give us their insights as well as their expectations for this leadership program, here is an appreciation video from select Aitech scholars.
Hi, I'm Allison. So, POI is one of the best webinar that I have attended. It's not just a typical webinar. Sobrang madami akong natutunan that made me realize that being a leader is a key to everything. Ginigising neto yung eagerness ng bawat isa to become a leader. And yun yung nagustuhan ko talaga sa POI. And sobrang masaya ako. Yun.
This year's POI is very exciting because this will be my first time attending this leadership training, and I know na marami kaming matututunan, and my expectation to this leadership training is magiging mas interactive siya kahit na online. And I know na yung mga attend, yung mga participants are maraming matututunan, and madadala namin yon sa mahabang panahon. And I know na by this training, mabuboost pa yung leadership skills namin, and marirealize namin that we have leadership characteristic inside of us.
Kami ho sa Aitech Student Governing Body at Aitech Student Body ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa Guronasyon Foundation Incorporated, Points of View Philippines, Antipolo City Government at Aitech Admin Faculty and Staff sa pagkakataon na inyong ibinigay upang mas mahasa ang aming kakayahang mamuno.
Thank you to our scholars for making that effort. At this point, may we request everyone here with us on the Zoom meeting platform to open their camera for an overall photo opportunity with our coaches and the Aitech admin faculty and staff. Photo. Joshua will give us the cue when he is ready to screen grab the whole meeting.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3. Wait lang po.
Thank you.
For the next part, the 1, 2, 3. Thank you po.
Thank you, Joshua. And that's it. This has been the inauguration of the Aitech Leadership Program with the theme Transformative Learning Towards Building a Community of Leaders. Once again, this is Christian B. Ranyola, reminding each and every one of us to always pay it forward. Thank you, everyone.
Lilibet, you're right.